headlines first. Prime Minister unveiling Kamiya Pakistan program in Islamabad today said landmark initiative will bring improvement in living standard of common man. President has urged media to join hands with the government and civil society in raising awareness about breast cancer. Minister for Energy has reiterated Pakistan's commitment to develop cleaner and environment-friendly sources of energy. Interior Minister says online visa service for Afghanistan will be launched in next few weeks. Crackdown against unvaccinated people continues to achieve a complete inoculation of entire population and to prevent spread of coronavirus. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, All-Party Hurriyat Conference has denounced the ongoing genocide and trampling of fundamental rights by the fascist regime of India. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has launched Kamiya Pakistan program worth 1,400 billion rupees in Islamabad today, aimed at uplifting 3.7 million poor households. Speaking on the occasion, the Prime Minister termed it a landmark initiative, saying it will bring improvement in the living standards of the common man. Imran Khan said the underprivileged segment would get targeted subsidies on wheat, flour, sugar and ghee. The Prime Minister said the government is trying its best to reduce the burden of inflation on people. He said compared with the global inflation of 100%, the prices in Pakistan witnessed a 22% upsurge only. The Prime Minister said the global prices of wheat and sugar grew 37 and 40% compared with 12 and 21% in Pakistan respectively. Imran Khan said the price of petrol in Pakistan is at its lowest among all countries except the oil-producing states, and the government has also cut the levy and sales tax on petrol in order to provide relief to consumers. The Prime Minister said the government is committed to follow the principles of the history's first Islamic state of Medina, which ensured welfare and justice for its citizens. President Dr. Arif Alvi has urged media to join hands with the government and civil society in raising awareness about breast cancer. In his letters to media houses and journalists in the country, the President asked the media organizations to create awareness through public welfare messages, talk shows and newspaper articles. He said early diagnosis could provide 98% chances for the women patients to get rid of the disease. He said the subject remained a taboo in the society and restricted the women to get themselves the required medical consultation. He stressed that women should be encouraged to self-check once in every 3 months. Talking to a delegation of Quetta Chamber of Commerce and Industry led by its president Fida Hussain Dashti in Islamabad today, Dr. Arif Alvi says steps are being taken to provide a congenial business environment to attract foreign investment in the country. The President said reforms initiated by government to improve the ease of doing businesses has delivered results, and Pakistan's rank in international rankings has improved from 136th position to 108th position. Minister for Energy Hamad Azhar has reiterated Pakistan's commitment to develop cleaner and environment-friendly sources of energy. He was talking to Ambassador of Netherlands Wouter Plomp, who called on him in Islamabad today. He highlighted the initiatives of present government to enhance the share of renewable energy in the energy mix-up to 45% by 2030. He informed the ambassador that all the future energy projects would be renewable energy-based. The minister said Pakistan is introducing a policy of wheeling of electricity, which would allow power producers to sell electricity to any local business entity instead of Central Power Purchasing Agency. He also informed that Pakistan is investing heavily to enhance the transmission capacity of the country, removing all bottlenecks and excavating new transmission lines. On the occasion, the ambassador of Netherlands apprised that several Dutch companies are entrusted to invest in the projects of solid waste energy. Interior Minister Sheikh Rashid Ahmed has said online visa service for Afghanistan will be launched in 3 weeks' time. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, he said 20,000 people from Afghanistan have entered Pakistan since 15th August. The Interior Minister said 136 officers of the National Database and Registration Authority have been suspended over their involvement in issuance of fake identity cards. He said our effort is to extend services of Nadra to far-flung areas. Responding to a question, the Interior Minister said our security personnel are still rendering sacrifices in the war-torn terrorism. He said talks will be held with only those elements who surrender their arms and accept the Constitution of Pakistan. The crackdown on unvaccinated people continues to complete inoculation of entire population and to prevent spread of coronavirus in the country. On the directions of National Command and Operations Centers, special teams formed at district level are regularly checking bus stops, transport centers, commercial centers and entry points of cities to ensure that no unvaccinated is served. This is Radio Pakistan. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has expressed the desire to further strengthen bilateral relations with Argentina in different fields. Addressing an event in connection with tree plantation at Argentina Park in Islamabad today, he said there is a great potential to bolster bilateral trade and attract investment. Shah Mahmood Qureshi said we need a connection with tree plantation at Argentina. Shah Mahmood Qureshi said we need to reactivate our joint business council besides enhancing our parliamentary exchanges to further strengthen the bilateral relations. As regards climate change, the Foreign Minister said Prime Minister Imran Khan is leading from the front to deal with his challenges through tree plantation campaigns. He said these efforts have also been recognized by the world leaders. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the All-Party Hurriyat Conference has denounced the ongoing genocide, widespread destruction of properties and agricultural producers, molestation of women and trampling of fundamental rights by the fascist regime of India. In a message from New Delhi's Tihar jail, incarcerated chairman Musarrat Alam Butt said that despite perpetration of heinous war crimes by Indian occupation forces, people of Kashmir are firmly committed to cause of freedom and would never surrender before Indian arrogance of military power. He reiterated his pledge to continue the legacy of the iconic freedom leader Sayyid Ali Gilani and vowed that no one would be allowed to make compromise on Kashmiri's right to self-determination. In India, farmers have vowed to intensify months-long protest against controversial farm laws as tensions flare a day after 9 people killed in Uttar Pradesh state. Talking to media, a senior leader of the Bharatiya Kisan Union, Dharmendra Malik, said they will continue agitation against black laws in Uttar Pradesh and other parts of the country to highlight the plight of innocent farmers. He said the fascist Modi-led Indian government might try to discredit the 10-month-long movement, but we will remain peaceful in our struggle. In Afghanistan, the Taliban have destroyed a Daesh cell in Kabul. In a statement, Taliban spokesperson Zabiullah Mujahid said an operation was carried out in the north of Kabul, which completely destroyed an Islamic State center. Iran has demanded the United States to show true will of reaching an agreement regarding a nuclear issue by unfreezing $10 billion Iranian assets frozen abroad under America's sanctions. In a statement, Foreign Minister Hossein Amir Abdullahian said he recently sent requests during the UN General Assembly when US officials tried to contact him through different mediators. In Ethiopia, Parliament has confirmed Abiy Ahmed as country's new Prime Minister for a 5-year term. And finally, the weather. Mainly dry weather is likely to prevail in most areas of the country during the next 12 hours. However, rain with wind and thunder shower is expected at isolated places in Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Gilgit-Baltistan. To end the news, here are the headlines once again. Prime Minister unveiling Kamiya Pakistan program in Islamabad today said landmark initiative will bring improvement in living standard of common man. President has urged media to join hands with the government and civil society in raising awareness about breast cancer. Minister for Energy has reiterated Pakistan's commitment to develop cleaner and environment-friendly sources of energy. Interior Minister says online visa service for Afghanistan will be launched in next few weeks. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/radio Pakistan News Official.